So rebuilt the door hinges, threw fenders on, or it was already on, just kind of put some bolts in it. One there, one back there. Just kind of lining everything up, lining the doors up to the fenders and the new quarter panel. Overall, it's not too bad. Just like with any panel, you got to do a little tweaking here and there, and no, not that kind of tweaking, but you got to move things around a little bit. Got a good gap up here at the top, real tight down here at the bottom, but that's all. Gaps ain't no big deal as long as you got your lines lined up, which they line up pretty nice. It doesn't line up great here, but I think if I do some pie cuts, a couple pie cuts in here, maybe here and here, that I'll be able to kind of tweak that around and move it around a little bit to where the line is pretty on right there. It's lining up nice up in here, lining up pretty nice along that window channel. Here looks pretty good. Threw the trunk lid on. These alignment holes here are pretty good. You can see just a little bit of tweak here, and that'll get that wherever you need it to line up. But the gaps ain't too bad. It was actually worse with that other quarter panel on there, because the other quarter panel wasn't put on right. This stuff down here is lining up pretty good. That there, just a little bit of squeezing with some vice grips, it get that piece of metal but back over to where it needs to be. Up in here, fits pretty good all the way around until you get over here, and then it's pretty off here. But I think the fix for that is going to be down here at the bottom in an area where you won't even see it. So you can see how it lines up pretty good over here, but then it's kind of, I don't know, I guess it's too wide here. So I'm guessing that, well, that I'll either have to take a little bit out of this or add a little to this and kind of push this one section of the lip up to about here, and then add a piece of metal in here to get that aligned. That's really about the worst of it. So overall, it's not too bad. But like I said, that's just stuff you have to do when you're hanging a new quarter panel on. Sometimes they're not perfect, so you have to do a little bit of cutting here and there. Body line wise, there's they're pretty good, pretty spot on. I did repair that hole that was back behind here. All that's been repaired, so it's good all the way over to here. The metal is good all the way over, and then I got this whole piece ready to replace all that. So just like anytime, I mean, gaps are not perfect, but gaps are repairable. As you can see here, yeah, it starts to loosen up probably about there. So it's loose all the way down, and then tightens up right here at the top a little bit. Right up here it starts to tighten up a little. Ain't too bad. So, you know, we deal with that. Just have to add some metal to the edge of the door. That's not too hard to do. And then the same thing up here. I mean, it's pretty good up here. Then it starts to tighten up real tight down in here. But it's not bolted in down here yet, so that's gonna bring it out a little bit, but not much. So on this side, we'll have to remove a little, add a little. But I like for it to have nice body lines and gaps when it's all said and done with the metal work. I did notice that, man, you got to be gentle with these things because they're kind of, I don't think they're it's Chinese metal, what I'm saying. All right, so I got a little dent there now, little old thing, but you can clearly see it. Couple right here. Little indentation there. But that's how it goes. A little bit right here. But nothing major, and it ain't rotted out like it was before. And it's gonna be new from there all the way out. So a little bit at a time, one step forward. Not bad. Alrighty. Oh yeah, my heater's working decent. Like I said, I take this big boy here and heat up the room, get it up to temperature, and then I run this thing. I got it on, well, I only got it on 3 right now, and it's holding 61 degrees in here. I mean, so with the jacket on, I'm good. All right, hit that like button, subscribe to them videos.